Welcome to the Chamber Secrets course. My name is Robert Earl with the uofearl.com, and I'm going to be your host through this session and all 8 weeks of the Chamber Secrets course. I appreciate you making the investment, most of all in yourself and in your local business community, but also into this program. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with week number 1, Chamber Secret number 1, you have a magic potion. So who do you think you are? Well, this is a question that you need to know, and you need to create it and use it. You need to be able to figure out, before you step foot into another Chamber of Commerce event, how is it that you want to be remembered? How is it that you want to be known and positioned? Determine what you have to offer, what you bring to the table, and how you can package that so that others are able to remember and recall you when it comes up to that. So what do you want to be known for? You want to be purposeful. This is about your company that you represent, but also yourself personally in the way that you carry yourself and the way in which you do business and what you do. You have to be prepared for the go around the room introduction. This is something that is very much part of every chamber event. Where you have a 15 to 30 second elevator intro, or sometimes known as an elevator pitch, but you're really not pitching a product. This is making an introduction of yourself. So it needs to be concise. It needs to be something that is memorable so that others can recall you. Oh yeah, you're the guy or you're the gal that. So what do you do? And the number one intro question that's going to come up when you're in a little bit more of a one-on-one situation is you're going to be asked, what do you do? Never assume that somebody knows what it is that you do. I love it when I have individuals that will say, well, I'm in sales at XYZ company. Well, A, I don't know what XYZ company is, and B, what is it that you sell? Are you selling products? Are you selling services? Is this something that I might directly be interested in? Is it something that I might be able to share with others or my clients that they'd be interested in? So be very clear. Make sure that it's congruent with your elevator intro that you have. This is not the opportunity for you to sell. So go ahead and share with them your information, but don't go into a sales pitch or a presentation right then. Ask them in return about themselves. And as a bonus, if you're in a situation where they're asking what do you do or about you, and you know the other individuals there, ask them, have they met another individual? So this gets a connection and starts to build a bond there together of what you're working on. There's a consistency that you want to have, not just with the first introduction, or just with the first meeting, but it's the long-term focus that you're going to take so that you can cut out and carve out your slice of how you want to be known in the business community within the Chamber of Commerce. And I touch upon this in the Chamber Secrets guide that you also have access to be able to go through. What you're really doing is you're developing mind share. You're developing the mind share in the other individual so that when they think of accounting, they think of you. In my professional background, if I'm a real estate agent, when they think of residential real estate, I want them to think of me. And so the consistency that I work on is very, very important to develop that mind share. If you have a retail location, where your retail location is located is very, very important so that they have that information in there. So to recap of what we have, you have a magic potion. If you use it correctly, you have the opportunity to turn your business into Prince or Princess Charming as to how it is. If you use it incorrectly, then you could end up kissing a lot of frogs, or turn your memorableness into that. So remember who it is that you're there to represent. Make sure that you're giving a presentation along that line. I know that there's also you're there at the chamber event, you're excited about sharing that you do this with your business, and then you also have this particular hobby, and you're also involved in this networking event, and you're also involved with this charity event, and your husband, wife, significant other is also involved with this. There'll be time to share all that information. Be consistent of why you're there, who it is that's paying the bills for you to be there. Make sure that you're representing them correctly, and use that magic potion that you have. So who you are from a company standpoint, from a personal standpoint, remember who it is that you're there to represent. Begin with that end in mind as to how you want to be in that other individual's mind, how you want to be positioned. The elevator intro and the importance of going through that elevator intro and being very concise of what you do. That introduction, what do you do, who are you, also practicing that a little bit, and knowing that you're going to be put on the spot. But it's really not being put on the spot, because it happens at every single event. And then being consistent as you go through there. Don't sell. Not the opportunity to do that yet. We'll talk about that in a future week, a future secret as to when it finally becomes the time to sell. So if you've got questions about any of the topics that are covered, youofearl.com. You can also reach out, schedule an appointment. We are here to assist. I'm here to assist. I work with companies and individuals to develop their who you are or their elevator intro presentation, so that it becomes very concise and pull the information together to be able to go through that and role play. Also to go through your personal introduction, make sure that there's a connection there together. Again, putting that together, designing and role playing. We can set up a individual coaching session for yourself or your business over the internet and be able to take care of that. So until the next session, week number 2, I look forward to seeing you again, and make it a great day.